Hi, I'm a tutor for mathsandenglish.net, and today we'll be looking at using Bidmas. So Bidmas is a way of remembering the order of priority when we've got multiple operations in a more difficult question. So we know what to do when we have an addition or a subtraction or a multiplication, but Bidmas is what we use when we're trying to figure out what to do if there are multiple operations in the same sequence. So in Bidmas, each letter stands for something. So the B stands for brackets. So that's where you'll have two brackets around a number or maybe an operation or maybe several operations. And because it's at the start of the word, we know that anything within those brackets comes before anything that is outside of them. Next, we have I for indices. So if you're not familiar with that, what that basically means is when you have a number to the power of something else. And it'll be written like I've shown here, with x, which would be a number, to the power of, where the second number, n in this case, is just above and to the right of your first number. That will be what we do second. So if there are brackets, you do those first, and then you do the indices. If there are no brackets, then the indices come first. Then D is division, which is quite self-explanatory, and then M is multiplication. Then we have A for addition and S for subtraction. So here we have a question that is 2 times 15 in brackets plus 9 divided by 3 minus 2 to the power of 2. So we go through our order. First, we have B. So anything in the brackets comes first. In this case, we have 2 times 15 in the brackets. So we know that will be 30. And we do that first before we worry about any of the other operations. Now we can have a look through and see that there are no other brackets, so we can move on to the next letter. Next letter would be I for indices. So we look through and you might spot that we have one over here. So we have 2 to the power of 2. So we do that next, which should give us 4. Next, we have D for division. And we see that we have a division symbol here. I've written it as a slash, but you'd usually see it as a normal division symbol. Now, 9 divided by 3 should give us 3, and that goes here. Now we have M for multiplication. There's no other multiplication symbols in this question, so we don't need to worry about it. There was one in the brackets, but the reason we did that one before doing anything else, even though the M is here, is because the brackets came first. Now we have addition. So we look over here and we see a positive symbol, so we have 30 plus 3, so that will give us 33. And then finally, we have S for subtraction, and we have the symbol here, and we see that it will be the number that we got on the left side, minus 4. So we have 33 minus 4, which gives us a final answer of 29. Now it's your turn. Here's a question with several operations in it, with brackets and with indices. So have a go following Bidmas and see if you can work out the correct answer. If you follow the steps in the correct order, you should hopefully have gotten an answer of 58. Now, if you haven't got 58, you probably missed out some steps or you did some of the operations in the wrong order. So remember that brackets is first, and then within the brackets, you still follow Bidmas. So D, division, comes before S, subtraction. So within the brackets, you do 10 divided by 2 first, and then minus 1 afterwards, and then you look at the rest of the equation. Next lesson, we'll be looking at introducing factors, multiples, common factors and common multiples, as well as lowest common multiples and highest common factors.